What's up, everybody? This is Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson. That's right, Robert Ferguson. You're a nutritionist. I'm a guy who shares because I care, and I care today. Man, I am so excited to share with you guys something that it just touches my heart. It adds to a little bit of the conspiracy that I've been experiencing when it comes to helping people with food and helping people be in a position where they can live their best and healthiest life. And when you have your healthiest life being lived, let me tell you, that's a game changer. So hold on to your seats. I won't keep you long, but I want to share something with you that I believe you may find interesting and something that you want to act on. So I'm going to share with you a story, something that is happening in my practice that deals with menstrual cramps. And better skin. And it's something that is helping people, to include my own kids, to include some of my clients, to include some of my clients' kids. Now, if you have no interest in the discomfort that many women experience when it comes to their menstrual cycle, then this is not for you. Now, if you have a daughter and maybe you kind of care, then what I'm going to share with you may make a lot of sense to you. Now, before I dive in, let me just put it out there. We have a free newsletter, and you can scroll down wherever you're catching this, whether you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and just click on the link, sign up for our free newsletter. You can take yourself off of it at any time. We also have a YouTube channel. So if you're not catching us on YouTube, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, because, things keep changing with Facebook and different social platforms. And if you're on our YouTube channel, you can always access what I'm sharing with you right now and all the things that we do. And you can even get an alert whenever we upload a new video or we go live. And last but not least, if you would like a free consultation, because I'm enjoying this, by the way, people who are willing to get on the phone and have a conversation with me. Like I had a conversation this morning with a lady who is absolutely amazing. I could feel her passion to want to improve her overall health. And that gets me excited. And so you don't have to become my client, but now she's my client. And I know that I'm going to help her. I am excited about how I'm going to help her. And when you look at our data for people who are type 2 diabetics, we're able to reverse 93% of people living with type 2 diabetes. We're getting 80% of our clients off high blood pressure medication. 58% of our clients we're getting off statins that they take for cholesterol. 87% of our clients who are on metformin, we're getting them off. And now we looked at the data for the last 18 months. 73% of our clients who have a fatty liver no longer have a fatty liver. Woo! But today, we're going to talk about menstrual cramps. And I'm going to share my little story. I'm going to share my story. So I want you to stay with me, because this is just blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. So we have a product that I endorse, and many of my clients are getting benefit after benefit after benefit from a product. It's a food-based product. It's a real legit product. And when I say legit, it's one of the most studied molecules in medical history. It's a very high quality product. And that means there's study after study after study that proves the efficacy, the effectiveness of this product. And it helps a lot of things. It literally helps with maintaining skeletal muscle. It helps with fat loss. It helps with inflammation, insulin resistance, skin issues. And the list goes on and on and on. But I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me on this one, because we're talking about our babies. And for some of you ladies, we may be talking about you right now. I may be talking specifically. So you want to hear this, because I'm going to share the story with you. I'm going to share exactly what it is. And then I'm going to share with you why, to a certain degree, I feel like there's a conspiracy around this, because you should know about this. Every woman would benefit from knowing what I'm going to share, unless you're in menopause, unless a menstrual cycle is behind you. It's never going to happen for you again. Now, for my coaches who catch me, or those who are in partnership with me as we are sharing this with the world, we'll talk about this later in our closed meeting. But this message is for people who don't know that this is even available. And I'm blown away. I mean, I've been in the space of helping people with nutrition and health for 29 years and at a very high level. I ain't never seen what I'm experiencing with my own daughters and with some of my clients and with some of their kids. So as I rode up, I'm with my daughter. And the first thing that happened when she started taking this product that I want my kids to take, my mom takes. So obviously I believe in it. I take it. My daughter shared with me that her acne was better. She wasn't breaking out. Her skin was better. Not only did it look better, but it felt better. And she says, "Do you think it's because of the product, Daddy?" And I said, "I really do." And the reason why I felt strongly that I really do is because I go to a physician desk reference, or I go to PubMed, like medical journals, and I can put in information and find out if there's any studies that proves that what's in this product works. And it was very clear. I saw study after study after study after study that said this product will help with acne. So if you have a kid with acne, you should be reaching out to me, or one of my coaches, or someone who shared this video with you. Okay, so that was number one. Then number two, I'm driving, with my daughter, and somehow menstrual cycle came up and cramps. I don't remember exactly how it came up, but it came up. And so I looked at my beautiful teenage daughter and I said, "Sweetheart, do you ever get cramps?" And she goes, "Not anymore." I was like, "Huh? What do you mean not anymore?" She goes, "Well, I was getting them for like the last 3 years, and I was taking this thing called Midol." Now, excuse my ignorance, everybody. I didn't know what the hell Midol was. So I said, "What's Midol?" I'm like, "What is that?" And I apologize. Maybe other dads, you guys are aware of this and you have daughters, but they don't talk to me about this. I just make sure certain supplies are in the house when they're with me. I don't know. And I said, "Well, what is Midol?" And my daughter says, "Well, it helps when you have cramps." And I go, "Okay." And then she goes on to tell me how what she doesn't like about Midol is that she has braces. When she goes and gets work done on her with her dentist, she can't take ibuprofen because you can't mix ibuprofen with Midol because it has all these horrible side effects. So then she says it's up in the air. I have to choose. Do I want to just deal with the cramps and then not have the pain when it comes to my mouth? Or do I, vice versa? So I was like, "Oh, cause that's tough." And I said, "So last month, did you have cramps?" She goes, "Well, I took Midol one day, and I normally take it more than that, and I didn't have any cramps." I was like, "Well, that's good, right?" She goes, "Yeah, that's great, Daddy." And I said, "Okay, when is your next menstrual cycle?" Like, she goes, "Right now." I said, "Like right now?" And I said, "Did you take Midol?" She goes, "No." I said, "Do you have cramps?" She goes, "No." I go, "Huh?" Right. So I'm like, "So for 2.5, 3 years, you have these monthly cramps. Now you don't have any cramps and you don't have to take Midol. It must be the product that I have you taking." She goes, "It must be, Daddy, and it's great." So I drop her off. I come back home and I go to work. I go to the medical journals. I look it up. I look at the product. I search it around menstrual cycles, pain, discomfort, and there it was. It's clear as day. Reduce symptoms if you have an adequate amount of what they call omega-3 in your body. Or take more omega-3, quality omega-3, and it reduces symptoms. And these are in randomized placebo-controlled trials, you guys. This is the highest level. So I'm thinking, if all a person needs who has cramps is this product that we now make available for a whole bunch of other reasons, they don't have to buy this over-the-counter Midol. Everybody would be doing that. That's what I'm thinking. So I share with my daughter the studies, and she likes the product. It's a great product. So any of you who have a daughter that deals with monthly cramps, if you deal with monthly cramps, I'm looking for some people right now, because this is what's happened since I learned this about my daughter and the fact that she doesn't have to deal with cramps anymore. One of my clients, I get on the phone, I'm sharing this story with her, and she says, wow. And I was like, yeah, what's up? She goes, I was just telling my husband a couple days ago that I don't know what happened to my symptoms, but, and this is a woman in her 30s. She's like, the cramps gone or extremely mild. I go, wow, there you go, because she's using this product. And then I did a text to a couple of my clients, and one of them just texted me back. I'm going to read the text to you guys, because it just blows my, I mean, this kind of stuff just blows my mind. And it blows my mind because I want more people to be aware of this. So I sent the text to one of my clients, and I said, hey, do you have monthly menstrual cramps? And she goes, sometimes. And I hate it, LOL. And I said, is our omega-3 helping? Because it looks like it's been reducing a lot of symptoms in my client and other clients, as well as my daughter. And she goes, absolutely. This has helped mine too. My cramps are more like a light discomfort now. Well, I don't know about you, but as Jack LaLanne taught me, in the privacy of his home, if you're excited about anything, you don't keep it a secret. So from a marketing standpoint, anyone who's partnered with me and is making this product available, I would say this is a niche opportunity. And when I say niche, I would do a post on Facebook or somewhere and say, hey, are you or your daughter or anyone in your family dealing with like menstrual cramps? And if you are, I have something that I believe may help you. And it doesn't even cost much. And as many of you know, once you get menstrual cramps, oftentimes they'll want to put someone on birth control. And then the young lady gets on birth control to help with the menstrual cramping. And many of them start to gain weight. Now, and this is the same thing we talk about all the time. You follow the pathway, right? There's a path. A person does not address the real issue, right? Which is a deficiency of omega-3. As a result of that, you got the cramping. Instead of the doctor or whoever helping out saying, let's look at the deficiency of omega-3, they don't do that test, because if they did, we would all know. Instead, they just put a Band-Aid on it. And they said, let's put you on birth control, and that'll help with the cramping. Then the birth control oftentimes will lead to other problems, to include weight gain. And the average teenager does not want to gain weight. Now they got the responsibility of taking the pill every day, or they're going to get the injection with the stuff is in their arm, and they don't like that. When all they had to do was increase their omega-3. Listen to what I'm saying. So then I'm talking to one of my other clients, and I'm sharing the story because it's in my head. That's why I wanted to come on and do a quick like live and just share this with you guys. I'm going, this is crazy. Crazy good, you guys. Crazy good. Because, man, what a legacy opportunity we have here. It ties into helping people become informed. It ties into something that is already proven. People just don't know it. It ties into an opportunity where there's a test if they want to see if it's working or not. But with kids, like with my kids, I just got them on the oil because I know it will help them. And I know it will help many other things. That's what we do as parents. So some parents will hear me share this information and they will get in their own way when all they got to do is have a conversation with me and I can show them the real medical data, the real journals, the legit information. I can show them proven how this can be helpful in so many other ways, to include dealing with the monthly menstrual cramping. And a lot of those parents will do nothing. Now, I'm not saying this to be mean or there's no dig. I'm just saying, I'm just sharing the facts, the truth. So that's why I'm inviting parents like, hey, I mean, if I knew my babies, because, I don't know when they're cramping. They don't share those things. They share those things with their mom. And if they're cramping, I don't see it, or maybe they're just in a bad mood when they're with me and they're cramping, and I don't ask too many questions, right? Because and they just deal with it. They just deal with it, and then it passes. Or they're taking Midol. Now, Midol does not want you to know what I'm aware of, because my daughter doesn't need Midol ever again. Now, you may just continue to use some drug that you can buy at the store. I don't want my kids just taking some type of drug. I don't want them to grow up in that kind of habit. If they have menstrual cramps and there's a natural way to help with this, I'm choosing that. And thank goodness. I thank the Lord. I'm very happy that I am aware of what I'm aware of. So I'm sharing this almost as a PSA, because other people need to know about this. Now, some people won't share this with other people because they would rather be the first one to maybe offer. I don't know, but people are weird. We live in a place where people are just weird. But I also know there's a lot of people who actually want to help other people, and they will share things that can help people. So this is not about selling something. This is about sharing information. If I didn't share it, how would people know about it? Someone's going to contact me and they're going to do a free consultation with me, and I'm going to be able to answer any questions that they have. And then they can make a decision at that point. I don't know. Or maybe you're someone forwarded this to you and they said, hey, does your teenager have some challenges with cramping? Do you have challenges with cramping? There's an alternative. There's something else available that can help you. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. So anyway, any questions for me while you got me? We can talk about anything. I see Susie caught me live. What's up, Susie? Susie got some freedom over there. So, and we have a coach training tonight for our certified coaches and some of my partners who are like helping us get the word out. There is a mission taking place right now. A mission is in the works. I'm loving every second of it. It feels good when you can help someone with something that is legit. You know what I mean? Like something that can help someone. And let me just throw it out there real quick before I forget. I have a movement taking place in Vegas. I haven't made this announcement yet, but Las Vegas, Henderson, get ready. Get ready. You're being added to the calendar. It is happening. So, I go to Vegas a good amount regardless, but now the movement is moving to Vegas. And then get ready. Are you guys ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? And I'll do another announcement later. Hawaii. Get ready. Maui. I'm coming. It's going down. See, I'm manifesting all of this because I want to help people in all 50 states, and I want to help people in as many countries as possible. Canada. Oh, I've been talking about you. Get ready. It's happening. So it's happening. And it's so cool to kind of be like right there in the beginning of creating a movement that's going to get people healthier from the inside out with knowledge, and now a product that fills the gap that many people are experiencing. It's so cool. This is so cool. It really is. So for those of you who are a partner, you're working with me, We'll be talking later. For those of you who want to learn more, just click on a link, schedule a call, or just send me an email. You go to my website at dietfreelife.com. You can also go to my assistant, Lori, Lori, at dietfreelife.com, and we can make that happen. So remember, niche, all these young girls right now that are getting on birth control because they want to deal with the cramps, the menstrual cramps that they're experiencing, there's something else that can be done. Now, you may want to put them on birth control anyway. I don't know. If you as an adult woman are experiencing monthly menstrual challenges, and there's something that you can do that not only can help with the cramping, but can help you burn more calories naturally, drop more body fat, if that's the goal, maintain or increase skeletal muscle, improve your skin, help with mental health, help with fatigue. Telling you, man, you can't even make this stuff up. It's mind-blowing to me. And I'm happy that in my career that I got to a place where I get to experience watching a movement take place, because there is a movement. It is a movement. Okay. Anyway, I'm Robert Ferguson. Thank you for being here. Until the next one, I got to go.